This is it for Ethereum. This cycle, this is it for Ethereum as the number 2 crypto in all of existence, as the cryptocurrency that we need to pump in order to start alt season, as the number 2 crypto in our consciousness. This is it, okay? And it's a paradox with Ethereum because literally every other layer 1 in existence, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that, is superior to Ethereum with what it brings to the table in terms of transaction speed and cost per transaction. And I could go on. If you were to pick 10 random layer 1s that exist right now, I would say that Ethereum is literally worse than every one of those 10 layer 1s. And so why is even now Ethereum the number 2 crypto in existence? Well, there's several things that I would say to that, because I don't want to just declare Ethereum dead. Ethereum is going to exist. You know, my friend Devin said in very similar ways to the way that AOL, America Online, exists today. Did you know America Online still exists? That's going to be Ethereum in 20 years. But some people don't like to hear that about Ethereum because of their bags, because they want, at least for this cycle, this time around, for Ethereum to do well. And so I want to go on the other end of the spectrum and say, yes, we have overreacted to Ethereum. We have overreacted to what's happened recently to Ethereum, and it is due for an overcorrection in the other direction where people are going to declare that Ethereum's not going anywhere. But Ethereum does have some things going for it. For example, Ethereum is still number 1 in revenues collected, which shouldn't be a surprise because of their gas fees. They're also number 1 in total value locked in their ecosystem. They have a great deal of layer 2s being built on it that are making transacting in ETH, at least on different blockchains, easier, like Base, for example, where the fees are much lower if you transact in the Base ecosystem using Base Ethereum. There are other things for sure that ETH has going for it. I mean, there are only 2 cryptocurrencies in all of existence that have spot ETFs, Bitcoin and Ethereum. If you were to think about the second cryptocurrency that would ever have a strategic reserve, right now the odds are heavily in favor of Ethereum that ETH would be the next choice. You think about what's the World Liberty Financial Holdings, and you think about what they're acquiring a lot of, it is Ethereum. And so that should bode well for this time around. That should bode well for if we have an alt season that Ethereum would lead the charge and would do well. But I think what's going to happen for the next time around after the next Bitcoin halving, and what really must happen, it must happen that Ethereum starts to fade away and something else takes over. What would that something else be? I mean, Solana has its strengths and weaknesses. XRP has its strengths and weaknesses, and it's not even that XRP is in entirely the same category. Sui has its strengths and weaknesses. Maybe even there's something that doesn't exist right now that could be exactly what we need and exactly what we're looking for, and at the same time have the same kind of mass adoption that we're seeing with Solana right now. There may be some other ones that are dark horses. You never know. But for the time being, even though I said what I said at the beginning of this video, Ethereum should be safe for the time being. But I would say with a great deal of confidence that it must go away because it is just such a far inferior product. And have you ever seen anything like this where the number 1, layer 1 in existence, as of right now at least, is also the worst? I can't think of one. So hold on tight. If you are a holder of Ethereum, listen, this is not something that I would be holding, diamond handing for 10 years or 20 years. There are better options, in my opinion, This is not something that I'll plan on holding all that much of after this cycle, except for the gas that I need to get in and out of different Ethereum-based cryptos. But it's something now. And for most of us, now is what matters. Okay, Ethereum is something now. And we'll see about what that looks like in the future.